Do you want to ask your boss for a raise because you want to advocate for yourself? Or you want to talk to your partner about how you've been feeling disconnected in the relationship because you want to improve your relationship, but you don't have the confidence to do it? If yes, don't worry, because in this video, I will share 5 science-based strategies that you could use to build your confidence and take actions. So let's start. Hi, this is Nita. Welcome to Nita's Niche, the place where you learn strategies to help you create a better life. So what is confidence? If you asked me 10 years ago to describe someone who's confident, I would say they're bold and flashy and they dominate every moment and they're the loudest in the room. But that description would be wrong, because confidence is not arrogance, is not narcissism and only extroversion and being the loudest and dominating every time. Confidence is being okay with who you are, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, celebrating and using your strengths, but also accepting and embracing your weaknesses and being okay with other people seeing your weaknesses. Confidence is your willingness or ability to take actions towards your goals, even if you feel anxious and you don't know the outcome. Now, does it mean that someone with a healthy level of confidence doesn't experience anxiety and self-doubt? Absolutely not. But they know how to push through these fears and overcome their challenges. So let's talk about 5 strategies that you could use to improve your self-confidence and take actions. So number 1 is identify your core values. What is the most important thing for you? Is it relationships with your family, your friends, your romantic partner? Is it your health and vitality? Is it work? You want a specific role in an organization. You want to relate to your coworkers in a certain way. You want to do a specific kind of work. So it's very important that you know your core values, because that will help you set meaningful goals, and you don't, have to go along with societal expectations. You just act on your convictions. And today's societal expectations is that you need bigger house, fancier car, fancier clothes to be happy. So when you know your core values, you act on your convictions and you know where you're heading. Strategy number 2 is practice acceptance and self-compassion. So when someone compliments you, say thank you. When you do a good work, give yourself credit. When you make a mistake and you fail at something, give yourself the same compassion and comfort that you would give your friend, and realize that you're not alone when you make a mistake and when you fail at something. Very important. Step number 2, practice compassion, self-compassion, and acceptance. Strategy number 3 is body language. Now, if my posture is like this, and I'm wrapping myself around with my arms, I don't feel very confident now. But if my posture is expansive, I feel much confident. So posture does affect your confidence. There was even a study by Harvard psychologist Amy Cuddy that showed that if you stand just for 2 minutes like a Wonder Woman, or if you do this like a starfish before you go to some confidence challenge situation like a job interview, it can really help you out in terms of boosting your self-confidence. Strategy number 4 is reframe your negative self-talk. What does it mean? So I'll give you an example. When I started, or when I joined the public speaking club, the first meeting, I was quiet for the whole time. I did not say a word. And when I left the meeting or the club, I remember having this self-talk where I said, oh my God, you were the only one who did not say a word. You were so quiet. They're probably thinking, what a weirdo. But I caught myself having this negative self-talk, and I replaced it with more helpful, positive talk. I said, no, good job, Nita. You took this big, bold step. And it was a big, bold step because I was afraid of public speaking. So I said, this is very good. Next day, you're going to say maybe a word or 2. So you're going to take baby steps. Remember, your thoughts can either be hurtful or helpful to you. Choose the later one. And step number 5, last but certainly not least, is face your fears. Now, facing your fears can be daunting, I know. But if you make a commitment and you identify all the benefits that you will gain by facing your fears, it can really be helpful. It's also important to identify your potential obstacles, because you will face obstacles like, your feelings, and, if you're going to be anxious and worried and afraid. So come up with solutions. How are you going to deal with those feelings? How are you going to push through to overcome the next challenge? And create a hierarchy. Start with the lowest fearful situations to the highest fearful situation. If you're afraid of water, you're not just going to jump in the water. You're going to dip your toes in the water, and then you're going to take baby steps. So in conclusion, just remind yourself that that who you are and what you stand for is very important. And remind yourself of those two things, and show up, speak up, and be you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. See you next time.